Welcome back to Legend of Dragoon! Last time we went back to Celis, Dart's hometown, and killed some privates. Privates. Yeah, held in a prison as we're leaving. Cutscene! Also, yay, first episode was good. I'm good to record more. Yes! Held in a prison. Keep going. Please keep going. Thank you. Hey, it's a rat that just flew. Be good in there. Who the heck is this girl? You can tell me. The world's future rests on her. That's it? This is enough information for you. Those of you who do not grasp the value should just do what the order says. I am not taking your orders. Only His Majesty Doyle can order me. Anyway, you must remember this. If you make a scratch on her, it'll cost more than your head. This is a message from Emperor Doyle. Arrgh. Bye, Franco. Anyways, I need to go check a setting because I think it disabled itself, and if it did, I'm going to be upset because I have to set it every time I start this game. So just 1 second. Okay, I fixed the stupid setting. The one setting I was changing was the smoothing option that PS3 allows you to do with the emulating PS1 games. I think this game overall looks better with the smoothing. Some games I don't think it does. Like if I was to play with like one of the Mega Man games on here, I would not smooth it. I'd probably keep it all pixelated. But this game, it was sort of made to look smoother and everything, so I think it looks a little bit better, even though whatever you do to the game, the iconic character on the world map still looks like shit. Anyways, let's go to the forest. Anyways, yeah. So I just need to remember to set that setting every time I go in here. Also, that was perfect timing because I had a text message I had to respond to when I came up. Oh, hi there. Merchant, I lost the squirrel. Oh, well. And these troubled times, the squirrel's right beside you. You can't look down. He's freaking giant. In these troubled times, you have to protect yourself. You want to, what do you think? You want to buy something? Sure, let's buy something. So, this is the first shop you can get to. They've got some interesting stuff. They've got charm potions, which are basically repels. They reduce the risks of encounter. I'll get into how you encounter random battles in this game. It's a little bit different than the norm, like in Final Fantasy 7 or 9 or anything like that. Burnouts. I mentioned this briefly in the first episode, I think. I hope. At some point. But enemies can throw items and they will burn you. If they throw them like a burnout here, the enemies can throw one of these and burn you, basically. And we got a couple of them from the battles we already did. It's basically the easiest way to use magic. Yeah, but in this game, you actually have a capacity on the number of items you can hold. As you can see right below the gold in the top left, you see we're at 9 out of 32 items, so we can only hold 32 items on us at one time. The other thing I'm going to make mention of is, in the description of this, the spells, most of them will have, most of the ones you get will have a multi additive onto it. As you can see there, that means multiplier. Basically, when you throw this thing, you can spam the X button, and it will increase the percentage of damage that you do. It'll do a base 100%, but then you can increase it. And, yeah, if you spam the button enough, you can get pretty high with some of the attacks. Body purifiers. There are 2 different types of, like, 2 different categories of status ailments in this game. There's body ailments and mind ailments. There's a body purifier and a mind purifier to cure each of them. As you can see, body purifier here, you know, cures poison, stunning, arm blocking. Poison, you lose 10% of your health every turn. It's a percentage, so it's actually pretty devastating, and it's one of the few status ailments that actually remains on you when you get out of battle. Stunning is basically when you get hit with stun, you are unable to do any action until you're hit with another physical attack. That's how that works, but you can use a body purifier to heal it as well. So you are basically not able to do anything with that character until they are hit. They are not dead, but they will not, they're not dead, like they'll still be part of the battle and whatnot. It's just can't do anything until they're hit physically. And arm blocking is a little bit more annoying, but it's not as bad, I think. It's basically, the arm blocking is basically, it cancels out your attack command, forcing you to use items, guarding, or something else, basically. Yeah. So you can just sit there and guard until it goes away, because the arm blocking goes away after 3 turns. Most of the status ailments that actually go away, they'll go away after 3 turns when the character has occurred, so you'll have the stellar status ailment, stick around for 3 turns, and then go back to normal on your own accord. Then there's health potions, which are good, which I think these things heal, yeah, they heal 50% of your health, so that's basically the only items you'll get here. No, I don't need you to tell me how to use items. Actually, what I'm going to do here is, coincidentally enough, one of the dungeons will actually hit later on, has a lot of poisoning enemies, and I think this is pretty much the only place where you can actually buy body purifiers. You can find a few of them along the way, but I'm just going to stockpile them right now while I can. Yeah, we will find some along the way, but I'm pretty sure there's a couple more merchants we come across, but before we actually reach a town, treasure chest there, healing potion, we will be in a dungeon with a lot of poison and such, so I'm going to buy those just for that dungeon later on. It's not going to come up for a little while, we still got, it's like the 2nd dungeon in the game, so. As you can see, there's that little triangle above my head, it's been changing colors. That means we are closer to this random battle that just occurred. Yeah. So it'll start us off as blue, and then it'll turn yellow, and then it'll turn red. When it's red, you can be attacked at any time. That's the sort of thing that happens. And then we get thrown into random battle. The first random battle of the game. Trent and Assassin Cock. Already getting suggestive with the names. Game, way to go. Double slash. I'll be, okay, so we do, oh god, I'm low health. I should explain stuff while I heal up here, especially since I'm critical. Yay. Okay, so I'm just going to be sitting here guarding for the next little while, gaining health since I can. In the future, this game, I will be cutting out some battles, especially the battles where I'm doing this. Eventually, I will just be like, my idea with how to do this is, I came up with this path in one of my previous recordings where I got through the 2nd dungeon, and I got pissed because I had to scrap it all. Yeah, I basically in my failed recording attempts, I got through the 2nd dungeon. I'll make note of it again when I'm actually into new areas where I haven't played in a long time. I've played most of this already. This first section a couple times already, but I'll make mention of that when it comes up. But I'm going to be doing what I call healing battles, which basically I will be battling like full bore as I go, whatnot, until a certain point where I'm just so weak in health that I need to heal up. And when that occurs, I was using a magic on me. So most of the enemies won't get something that actually multiplies. Like that one will just be a base 100%. But yeah, so they don't typically get multis. But I will occasionally have battles like this where I just want to guard repeatedly to gain my health back, and those battles will be very tedious and a lot longer than normal battles, and I will definitely be cutting most of those out, because all I'll be doing is spamming the guard button for like a good 4 or 5 minutes. So did I actually get that treasure chest? Yes, I did. Okay, good. But yeah, that's basically what I'll be doing in the future. I probably won't have to do it for a while, just because we're only having Dart in the team right now, so a little later on when we actually get more party members and such, I might actually have to do it, just because, but basically I'll just be healing up a lot, so then I can later just consecutively battle more and not have to cut out as many battles. So I could do more attacks in one battle and then save all my healing for another one, which I could cut out. That's basically how I'm planning this out. There's going to be some random battles where I'm just going to cut them out just because there's just so many coming up and whatnot. Because they're going to be, honestly, a lot of the battles are like this. If something happens in a battle, I'll definitely show it. But overall, I'm planning on cutting battles in this. I know a lot of people don't actually like when I do that. But honestly, if I'm going to be moving anywhere in some of these episodes, I'm going to have to. Because I don't plan on using many charm potions just because I want to get as many addition uses as I can, which will bring us into the next topic of additions. I went over briefly on how to use them, but here is the additions menu. Basically, each addition has its own little set of stats, and it has its own growth. As you can see, next to Double Slash and Volcano, there is a level. Basically, we're at level 1 with both of them, just because we haven't used them enough. At the far end, you can see in next level, Double Slash is 13 out of 20, Volcano still 0 out of 20, even though we clearly used 1 or 2 or 3 in the battle, in the tutorial battle. Damn it, game. And, but yeah, that's basically it. I guess it just stops you from grinding out in that one fight. Oh god, we're almost at half health already. But yeah, so as you use more of the skills, you'll gain basically more power in some of them. Each addition grows differently. So in general, most of them will actually gain just a generic damage percentage upgrade. Like Double Slash and Volcano will get more powerful with each level. So right now, if I do a combo, my attack gets 150% normal damage. If I complete Volcano, I get 200% my normal damage. That's basically how that works. And the SP there, that's how much spirit points you gain when you complete the combo. We will not be getting any spirit points yet because we haven't reached that. We haven't gotten the ability to use them in the level in the game. And we won't be getting that for a while. So, yeah, so we can ignore the SP for now, but some of them have a greater growth. The SP will become more important later on, but for now, just completely ignore it. You just want to go full-on attack power. But in general, I'll be sticking with the lower-end additions, and then just keep going down the list all the way up to 7. Not every character in the game gets 7, some of them do. Actually, a couple of characters actually don't even get additions because they use weapons that just don't combo. We'll get an instance of that eventually. There's a couple of characters like that in the game, so... hey, Burnout. I think that's about it in here. I know this dungeon fairly well because I've done it like 3 or 4 times now. Actually, more than that because I used this dungeon in the little descriptive video, and... Okay, no, it's not a dungeon, this forest. Hey, storyline coming up. Yay! Huh. I have no time to deal with you, get lost. Whatever, something like that. It reminds me. Wait! This way, this way! Running in the forest with dangerous animals. Yeek! Cut it out, leave Shanna alone. Leave Shanna alone. Hang in there, I'll get you out from there. Run, run, run. Yeah, okay. What else can we discuss? I will discuss a little bit more about the battle system in this fight, I guess. Much like we have a caution arrow above us when we're getting a random battle occurring, there's also one in these battles right there, as you can see, the blue cursor. That is actually a generic sign as to how much health the enemy actually has remaining. So it will actually stay blue for the first half, then it'll turn yellow for the when it's below half, and then red when it's below a quarter in the critical. So that's sort of how it works. So now he's below half health. If I get another combo here, it should kill him. See, so I did over half health with that first attack, meaning the 2 combo actually killed it. Yeah, generic. Okay, now we're going to get into more fun. Let's talk about something that's not going to become relevant for a little while. Actually, it could be relevant because we have items we can use, but it's still not going to be relevant for a little while unless we actually just left the dungeon, in which we're going to have a storyline coming up, and I will discuss it later. We just left the dungeon. Unless we get in a fight here, I'm not going to fight, I'm going to discuss it. There are elemental types in this game. There are technically 8 elements. 7 elements and a neutral no element. There is fire, water, wind, earth, light, dark, and lightning. And neutral. God, that battle was too easy. They work in pairs in this game. And I'm going to discuss more on that just after we get through here, because we're going to have some cutscenes and such. Actually, I'm going to save it up before we head in as well. Save up here. Bam. So you can save out here in the world map. You can save at the save spots, but the world map here is just fine right now. Although I probably could have just gone in, because there's a safe spot inside as well. As previously in every RPG I've ever Let's Played, don't pay attention to the in-game timer. It is not accurate as to how long I've been playing this game, because there have been times where I will just sit here and do absolutely nothing in between episodes for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, even 20 minutes even, taking a rest and just leave my recording going. Okay? And leave the game going, leaving the recording, yeah, all that fun stuff, just so I don't have to resync. Because I'm lazy. Anyways, hell in a prison. Well, how can I sneak in? Convenient plot device. Activate. I'm sure that guy didn't see us running up at all or anything like that. That's fine. Fine and dandy. And we're always red in this area. Basically, if you're always in the red arrow, it means you're inside a area which does not have random battles. And I'll show you what that means in a little bit. Gatekeeper of Helena, I see. Good meat and fish. Sir Frugal will be happy. You bought a lot recently. Is there something going on? It's not the business of a merchant like you. Okay, sorry. I'll inspect the load. Oh no, caution! Have to push the X button when that icon appears. Oh, he can't see me even though I'm clearly in his line of sight. Don't worry, I just blend in. It seems to be okay. Lower the bridge! Now! His vision is just as good as that dragon in the first episode. Smash head against the wall. Clickety clackety, clickety clackety. I would also like to mention that ox bull thing that's pulling the cart, it definitely has like 6 horns. It's kick ass here. Look, it has like 6 horns. It's kick ass, man. Also, apparently it has phasing abilities as it was teleporting due to graphical glitches. I made it. Anyways, in here we don't have random battles, but we do have guards that can run into us. That's why we're always in the red. I just saved. Screw that. Okay, let's go over here. Who are you? I'm discovered because I walked up to a merchant. This way! And attack! No merchant! Okay, come on. Oh yeah, I was talking about elements. Basically, yeah, the elements are paired in this game, except for one, because obviously there's 7 elements, and normal really isn't considered, the neutral isn't really considered an element, and doesn't have any advantages or disadvantages. The one outlier is the lightning element. It does not have any elemental weaknesses or advantages, so all the other elements have some sort of weakness and or advantage. Weakness and advantage, actually, both. Yeah, I can't believe he just got 2 attacks in a row. Shit. He's fast. That could be in a little bit of trouble. I might need to do a little killing. I'm gonna fight a little bit more and before getting too far into this dungeon. Might want to gain another level before moving on. Let's see. Oh, crap. Yeah, but I'll explain the rest of the element things right after this little thing. Help me, I'm just a delivery man! Quiet, I'm not gonna kill you. Okay, I won't make a noise. So you can talk to him, and I told you I discovered yada 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 yada. Oh hey, if you're short on items, just tell me. I sell those too. Yeah, and you can buy stuff from him, but I don't think he has any of those body purifiers, which is why I didn't. Yeah, he doesn't have any, so that's why I bought a bunch outside. Thunder-based attack, so that's basically like the burnout, but lightning instead. But again, lightning doesn't have any elemental advantage or disadvantage, so it's meh. Anyways, I'm going to save here and call it quits for the episode. I'm going to finish sort of talking because I'm still on the topic. The elementals, the other 6 are paired up with each other. Basically, they are advantageous against each other and weak against each other. So fire will do extra damage to water, and water will do extra damage to fire. So yeah, in that sort of regard. So water and fire are paired. Wind and earth are paired. So wind is good against. It will do extra damage against earth, and earth will do extra damage against air. And light will do extra damage against dark, and dark will do extra damage against light. It's sort of a weird elemental system, but it works, and it's fairly simple. So it's simple, straightforward, and nothing as complicated as Pokemon. Anyways, we are going to call it quits for this episode. Next time, we're going to move in through Helena Prison and hopefully find Shauna. See you guys then.